Oh shit! Here we go. Finally, guys, welcome back to the channel. It's good morning, good Friday morning. Happy Friday to everybody. It's officially the weekend. This video and I'm about to talk about right now from eSports Boxing Club came out about I think it came out yesterday. I had already uploaded my limited amount of videos, so I didn't want to mess up my notifications or whatnot. So I decided to go ahead and catch it this morning. But in today's video, we got some news from eSports Boxing Club, development update, and some new gameplay. You know what I'm saying? So check this out, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you hadn't already, and hit that bell for notifications so you'll know that I will be uploading eSports Boxing Club videos when the game drops, all the way up to the release. I'll be keeping you updated on it and whatnot. But with that being said, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and start the video. I'm gonna let it play. It's about 7.5 minutes long, 8 minutes long. We're gonna let it play, and then we're gonna go back and just take a look at some stuff. So don't forget to hit that like button. Let's get started.
Hey Fight fans, this is Will Kinsler from the team at Steel City Interactive. You might recognize me as Rackzilla if you're on our Discord server. I'm the Director of Global Communications at SCI, and I'm here to show you what we've been up to lately with ESBC development. Today we're going to talk about camera angles, improvement to punches, inside fighting, and more. Let's jump into it. That's right, we're opening up with this modern classic matchup between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
Shit looks
who you're
good.
seeing in the ring together in ESBC for the very first time. Here you can see we've got a variety of camera angles in the works. There's a wide angle view that shows all the action for those of you who want to see as much as possible. There's a close-up view that really highlights those toe-to-toe moments.
Dude, the shit looks good. The character models look good.
Camera that gives you a number of perspectives to view what's happening.
Oh, that boy better put his hands up. Come on, why do we
experiment and add more cameras to offer a variety of ways to view gameplay.
That left was disgusting, bro. He ain't even blocked that.
When it comes to authentic boxing, another area we wanted to give attention to is fighting on the inside. As boxing fans, we appreciate those moments where fighters are right on top of each other, looking for that opportunity to throw a shot that will connect at just the right time. It's still a work in progress, but here's a glimpse of our first pass at fighting on the inside.
Say,
you can see how
the game looks good, bro. And if I'm not mistaken, hold on a second. If I'm not mistaken, that filter is for the time period because the fighters in the ring are Rocky Marciano, one of my favorites, and Joe Louis, one of my other favorites. And it's in black and white as if it was back in the day. Look at it. It looks like an actual fight. I thought they were showing, I knew it was gameplay, but hell, you would have been confused if the HUD hadn't been there. That shit looks good, man.
Short hooks and uppercuts might land, or they could glance off an opponent, depending on your position.
I like the technicality that this game offers, man. It's going to offer.
I'm really excited to announce
Whoa, hold on a second. We'll get out of here. It's a fighter announcement. I'm in charge, ladies and gentlemen, of making that announcement. Introducing to you, for the first time ever, with eSports Boxing Club, from the Steel City himself, the home of Steel City Interactive. He is the former welterweight champion of the world. Welcome, Kell Brook!
Kell Brook made it to the game finally, yeah? Special K, huh? That's what's up, man. I was wondering if they're going to have more fighters or had they already or not, because if that's the case, if they were done, then they wouldn't have nothing but gameplay to work on. And bro, look at the fluidity of the game, bro. It's been so long since I played a boxing game, bro. You know what I'm saying? I haven't played a boxing game since Fight Night Champions.
Fighters will tell you that where a shot lands can make a big difference, and the same is true in ESBC. There are impact areas on an opponent's face, so a glancing blow will have a reduced chance to cause serious damage, where that big shot to the temple might just be enough to bring the fight to a close. If you want to have a great
that boy
boxing
swelled
game,
up. You see how he was swollen?
That's something we believe, and that's something we hear often from you as well. That's why we'll work on and polish punches until we're satisfied they meet our standard. In a previous update, we showed off 36 punch
body blow.
After consultation with world champion boxers and improvement to our punch mechanics, we now have more than 60 individual punches. We put significant effort into additional capture to help get us there, and this will continue to be an area of focus of development. Power punches are now available for every single punch type. Power jabs, straights, hooks, and uppercuts. It's all there. Want to throw that power jab to slow an advancing opponent? Now you can. Maybe you'd like to set up a trap to land that big right hand to end the fight. It's up to you when to put a little something extra on your punches. Just make sure you don't get carried away so you still have some energy in those championship rounds. We've talked a lot about the process of scanning fighters and how that helps us create lifelike visuals. And that's true. But we don't only rely on scans. Our team has worked out the finer details when it comes to visual fidelity. You can see individual muscles flexing when punches
the shit look good. I'm sitting here, I'm
There's
looking at it right now.
Body and facial deformation,
the facial expressions, when they get hit. Of course, that dude's lip just was on his nose when he got smacked.
Experience,
but
it's important
you can see when they take a hit to the chest or the arm or something or whatnot. You can see the skin ripple
now
and whatnot.
Now it's time to hop in and answer a few of your questions about ESBC. Josh asks, how does the judging system work? Well, Josh, we're not ready for a deep dive on judging today, but I can tell you that there will be a variety of outcomes at the end of fights. There are multiple judges. They may not see a fight the same way, so you'll have to be thoughtful about your game plan so you don't end up in a draw or on the wrong end of one of those majority decisions. More on that in the future. Shy760 asks, will we be able to change the button layout? So the controls we showed in the last dev walkthrough are our current default, and we are pretty happy with them, but we're actively testing alternate control options. We aren't 100% locked in on anything, and we'll continue to test options and read feedback when it comes to what you're saying about controls.
Agalos P has a question about DLC. Well, Agalos, it's not time yet to talk about DLC plans. However, we do want to touch on the roster and some of the speculation we've seen. We've signed a lot of fighters and have made several roster announcements over the last year, and have even signed fighters we've yet to reveal. Some of you have been following our announcements and have said things like, there's no way all of these fighters will be in ESBC when it drops. And if you've shared a comment like that, you're correct. There will be boxers who are included in the game at launch, and some who will be a part of our DLC rollout over time. Most boxers who aren't in at launch will be paid DLC, but there will also be some free DLC to look forward to. So, what can we tell you right now about the ESBC release roster? As we've said, we're working toward the largest roster of licensed fighters ever in a boxing game. In order to totally lock down our roster, we have to get fighter scans into our development pipeline and approved, working around boxers' busy schedules to do so. All of this, of course, has been challenging during the ever-changing COVID landscape. That means today, we don't have a finalized list of boxers who will make the released roster. Now, we know a top priority for many of you is making sure some of the best fighters in the sport are in ESBC on day one when you purchase the game. So you'll see Canelo, Ali, Fury, Wilder, Terrence Crawford, Joe Frazier, Roy Jones, Lomachenko, Claressa Shields, Katie Taylor, and more the very first time you play. And we'll continue to share more of our finalized roster as we get closer and lock in those names. But we want to make sure you understand our philosophy around the roster and where we're at.
It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. They don't want to tell you. Sounds like a company that doesn't want to put their foot in their mouth about something that they're not for sure that's going to happen in their game. Hence, the disappointing the player base or the fans that have been waiting. So I can understand that 100%.
Right now.
Before we go, we want to thank you for your continued support and belief in us as we work to bring boxing back to gaming where it belongs.
Yeah, man, for real.
So we can make sure we deliver.
I want to let y'all know, guys. I want all the smoke. I'm taking on all challenges and whatnot. Win, lose, or draw. I don't care. I'm gonna get better eventually. And look, shit, it's going down.
Experience possible. Make sure you head over to Steam and add ESBC to your wish list. There's a link down there below.
All right, guys. So I'm assuming that's gonna be it. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So that's gonna be it. I mean, Yeah, man, I can't wait. I've been
Where a
waiting for this
shot
boxing
lands
game
can make a
for
big
quite some
difference, and
time
the
now. I know
save
we've all been waiting for a boxing game for quite some time now. So, you know, to actually be on the cusp of being able to return to the ring and you know, online mode, I'm just hoping is just absolute shit. But with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great Friday. You know what I'm saying? Let me know down below in the comments, man. Is this what you're looking for? I know a lot of y'all been waiting for some boxing. And good God, he rocking jaws. And you see him rocking jaws. Boo! Boo! Oh my God. Say, I can't wait, guys. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this boxing game. And who want the smoke, man? Straight up. Guys, y'all have a good one. My name is Beanie. A like rating is always appreciated on a video. I'll talk to you guys sometime later on today. Peace.